Awesome. So chapter 8 of AskGaryVee, jabs and right hooks. As always, I'm going to start by reading all the notes, and then I'll talk about them and go through them again. So jabs, good content. Right hooks, asks to buy, sells. When making jabs, make good jabs. Don't hide a right hook in them. Just put out something genuine, helpful, and good. When going in for a right hook, be upfront about it. The halvesies game is not strong. Some people are not good right hookers. While they are great jabbers, bringing a better right hook person on the team could help. Be honest with people. They will see what is genuine, and when you appeal to their heart, their wallet, then the wallet will come out. Jabbing to right hook ratio. You can't jab all the time and be successful. However, brands that only right hook, Apple, have to be the best in the market, and truly the best in the market. To make good jabbing content, tease the right hook. Show them a bit of something good or cool and good. Then when they click, you get more traffic and build new fans. You're always one piece of content away from changing your life. Taking care of audience, asking for feedback on how you're doing, and then whether or not you have improved over the last year. Make it emotional. People do a lot for what they believe in. So, first I'm going to start by the first two things define what jabs and right hook are. And jabs are just good free content out there. It doesn't ask people to do anything. It's just there to help others, usually for free. Or for free. Right hooks, that's asked to buy something. Hey, purchase a web series, purpose a teaching thing, or something like that. So then he goes into when making jabs, make good jabs. Don't hide a right hook in them. One of the questions was, can I hide a right hook in a jab? And the straight up answer is no, no, no. Do not hide. Make them very distinct and different. Make it clear that, hey, I've built up this goodwill. If you would follow me, I'm putting out more stuff, but it's going to cost. Be very upfront about it. And when you put out good content, people will build up good faith in you. And then when they have that good faith in you, and then they want to give you money and reciprocate. And I've even noticed with this and myself with good content creators I watch, it's like, how can I give back to this person? Which is one of the reasons I got this book. When going in for a right hook, be upfront about it. The halvesies game is not strong. That kind of relates back to the other one. Just be genuine in the jabs and just putting out free good content. And then when you're right hooking, make it really strong and be very clear about it. Some people are not good right hookers. Well, they're great jabbers. Bring a better right hook person on the team. I think this kind of speaks to me. I like jabbing. I like this free content, but whenever I'm in the selling thing, it doesn't translate well. And so bringing someone on who's comfortable selling, it could be better. But next one, be honest with people. They will see what is genuine, and when you appeal to their heart, then their wallet will come out. Once again, going back to the jab, just be honest, genuine, and real with people. And when they see your heart and what you're doing and the goodness behind what you're doing, people will then want to pay for that. You don't need to be tricky in tricking people into buying stuff. People don't like that. One of the things also on there is if you make a jab on a social media thing, or if you throw a right hook on a social media thing, and it's going to cost people money, just be upfront with people that, hey, this is going to cost money. And usually what Gary's noticed is the conversions are better in making that sale. Jabbing to right hook ratio. You can't jab all the time. Because if you give away free stuff all the time, then you're not right hooking enough to get the money back from doing that. And then he makes a talk on Apple and how they just make the best, cleanest product, and the market believes in it and the market buys it, and they are very successful. And so it can be done, but the amount of brands that do that and are successful with that versus the amount of brands that engage with their audience, the path that Apple has is less common. So even though it works, it's like because it's less common, it's less good. Or it's not as good. To make good jabbing content, tease the right hook. Show them a bit of something good. Then when they click, you get traffic and build new fans. Once again, make good jabbing content. That goes back to the last chapter in making good content. Because people, if it's shareable and people want to put it out there, people will like it and they'll stay on it. And then if they're interested more, then they will click to find out more. That's what teasing the right hook's about. And maybe a tease for like making music people is So you've made a new song, posting a picture on Instagram or a 15-second piece of that song on Instagram. That's a good way to throw a right hook and say, hey, go buy my song. Or just a jab is, hey, look, I'm in the studio, or something like that. We'll get to the one piece of content at the end. Taking care of the audience, asking for feedback. This is one thing Gary strikes in kind of a more higher cloud scenario, is making sure you're always improving, because if you're doing good stuff still, but your good stuff hasn't improved, then that's worrisome because you're starting to stagnate. And then make it emotional. For your great jabs, make it emotional. People do a lot for what they believe in, and they'll pull their wallet out for that too. And then last, I want to talk about this thing at the top. You're always one piece of content away from changing your life. And kind of Gary talks about a little bit of wine library and a Madonna or things like that. Well, not he says not everybody's at Madonna's level, but usually you keep doing your thing, and then one thing pops and make you famous and gets you a lot and grows you a lot. But the constantness of it and the good content behind that, that's what builds you up. And so that one breakout piece of content does make a huge change, but it's the practice and a little bit of content that helps. But kind of your one piece of your one piece, you are always one piece of content away from changing your life. So it's kind of motivating as well. So that's GaryVee, chapter 8, jabs and right hooks.